Hello friends, in this video I'm talking about business analyst domains. Now you all are aspiring to do this PMI PBA certificate and it is all about 5 domains, and I think you need to understand what these domains are all about. Beyond certificate, this also gives you a good understanding about what this business analysis is all about. So let's look at these 5 domains which are referred in PMI PBA guide again and again. The thing starts from need assessment. Now this particular domain is more about looking at organizations, looking at an environment, looking at your existing processes and identifying problems, opportunities, or some way to align or achieve your business goals. So you are trying to understand the business needs, what has to be done in order to make our revenue grow. So you may need to have a goals which you want to achieve through these business needs. Now, this domain covers tools and techniques like performing strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis. This domain includes doing activities like identifying stakeholders, discussing their business needs, and also identifying various alternative solutions which can meet them. This domain also includes steps like you evaluate various solutions, you do a feasibility analysis that does this problem worth solving? Do we make money out of solving this problem? And ultimately, you come up with a business case for a given solution. So this is all about the need assessment. Now, many of the people who are working as IT business analysts or who are primarily dealing in projects, they get minimum exposure in this dimension. Because many times, how do we know business analyst? We understand business analyst is somebody who is documenting use cases. But this is something which is beyond. It is more about working with enterprise level stakeholders. It is more about working with portfolio groups and strategic groups. Now let's come to the planning. Now this is not a project manager's planning, first thing. So you need to differentiate between this planning and project management plan. But yes, it is a planning about your business analysis activities. So you come up with a business analysis plan as an output in this particular domain. Now what is this business analysis plan is all about? How are you going to interact with stakeholders? How are you going to identify stakeholders? How are you going to prioritize your requirements? How are you going to evaluate your solution? How are you going to rank them? So such kind of how part get visualized, documented in business analysis plan. Now it may give you a feeling that is it something which is independent and not related to project management plan? It is not. It is an area which is more related to business analysis, and there is a good amount of collaboration which should happen between a project manager and a business analyst to come up with this particular plan. Now let's look at analysis, the third domain. And this is the area as a business analyst you would be working the most. Writing requirement documents, talking to the stakeholders, elicitation of requirement. Now this is the activity which you do. If you are following Agile, writing user stories falls here. If you are following traditional processes, functional specification document writing or writing on use cases are here. Now in order to do that, you need to follow various tools and techniques. You may end up creating prototypes. You may end up conducting various workshops to identify how to achieve those particular requirements which got visualized during solution which we have created during need assessment. So lots of tools and techniques and hard work to give a development team or a solutioning team who is developing this particular solution a visibility, a direction which they can just execute and meet the business needs by doing it. Traceability and monitoring. Now, this particular domain is all about ensuring how the requirements or need which got visualized at the initial stages are getting implemented. If something goes wrong, which all requirements get impacted. So maintaining a very bidirectional, in most of the cases, requirement traceability matrix comes here. It also includes monitoring the status of requirement. Is it under review stage? Is it under approved stage? Or is it under implementation stage? Or is it already accepted by the end customer? So the life cycle monitoring of a requirement goes here. In this particular domain, we do discuss significantly about change management. So what process, what impact analysis should be done when we have a change in a requirement, and how do we ensure that we keep the integrity of requirements maintained. So this goes all here. Finally, evaluation. Now, many of you might have not worked in this area because we feel that if we are done with our solution, we are done. We have developed the software and it is accepted by end customer, it is done. But this particular domain is talking about evaluating that did we achieve the business objective or the business need for which we started this particular project or a process improvement. It is all about taking the feedbacks from our solution which we have developed and evaluating it, are we meeting the business needs. So this domain is taking care of evaluation of the software once things are done. So in summary, these 5 domains gives a business analyst a complete end-to-end dimension. It helps you to bind the visualization of a problem or opportunity and finally evaluating its implementation in the real business scenario. Now going forward, we would be getting in detail of all these domains. We would be discussing various tools and techniques which are coming in this particular domain, and that is what this complete product is all about. So keep watching. Thank you.